guys, welcome to my channel AllasYummyFood. Welcome, Labdien, and Dobro pожаловать. Today I want to show you one of my favorite Latvian desserts. It's so good. It might sound a bit crazy and bizarre to you, but it's very sort of same thing as in England. You guys have bread pudding. This is like rye bread dessert or pudding. And it's actually very delicious. It's a rye bread that's toasted with spices and cinnamon and then served with layers of mascarpone and cranberry, and it is so delicious, very unique, and I promise you it will impress your friends and guests or whoever you're making this for. So let's get started, and I hope you enjoy this video. In a bowl, add mascarpone cheese together with cream cheese, and I love this cream. You can use this pretty much for any desserts that you have. And then we're gonna add vanilla extract and mix everything together. I'm also adding a little bit of icing sugar, and this is completely up to you how sweet you want the cream to be. I suggest adding at least 3 tablespoons, but you can also add more if you like it. So mix everything together until it's nice and smooth, and then transfer it into a piping bag with a star nozzle. This will ensure an easy sort of dessert presentation because I'm doing it in cups. If you're not doing it in cups, you don't have to put it in a piping bag. As some of you know, I have launched my online cooking school where you can learn how to make the most amazing cakes ever. I've got level 1, 2 and 3 for beginners to advanced, and you'll be able to learn the beautiful mousse cakes. You can also do this as a gift for somebody who loves cooking and baking. I think it's an awesome present. And of course, if you wanted to learn yourself, each course has over 20 to 40 video lessons in there where I teach you all the skills, different cakes and unique designs. We also have a Facebook community group for all the bakers that join my course, and you will have my unlimited support throughout teaching and learning. I really hope to see you in my online cooking school, and if you have any more questions, then leave the comments down below. Next thing, take your rye black bread. So this is very dark rye bread. You can find this in health stores, or you can find this in your local supermarket where you live. Ideally, you want to even use the Russian or Latvian or Polish type of black rye bread. It's a bit softer and tastier, but this version works well too. So add your rye bread in a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can chop it all up by hands, but having a food processor makes this job so much easier. And then you want to add sugar and cinnamon. And I'm gonna blitz everything together until you get nice, beautiful little crumbs that are mixed in together with sugar and cinnamon. Once your mixture has been done, it should look just like that, and it will smell amazing already because of the cinnamon. Add your breadcrumbs into your pan and make sure it's nice and hot. You want to cook this for 5 to 10 minutes depending onto your stove or your pan, and just keep mixing the mixture with a wooden spoon so it doesn't burn. You will really start to smell the sugar caramelizing together with cinnamon, and it will fill your house with that delicious flavor and smell. Honestly, you will love it already. So because the bread has a lot of moisture and wetness, we want to kind of dry it out. So this process might take a while, but just keep going until you reach this sort of stage and it becomes quite sticky and browner in color. So then it's done, it's dried out completely, it becomes nice and crumbly. We want to add this back in a food processor and blitz it together until the crumbs become even finer. So if you have a really good food processor, it will make it look like a dust, but my food processor is good, but it's not that strong. But I'm really happy with that. You can see that the bits have become even smaller. Here I've got cranberry jam, and I do suggest using cranberry jam because that's the traditional way and also kind of balances out the sweetness of the dessert. Add your rye bread cinnamon crumbs into each sort of plate or a cup, and then pipe the cream on top. And this just makes it so much neater when you pipe it, you see, you don't damage the glass. Then add a couple of teaspoons of your cranberry jam inside and just spread it around. You then want to kind of go around and do the same, and then repeat the process by adding more crumbs on top on each dessert. You can do as many layers as you can, or as you want, in fact, minimum 2 layers. So I'm adding more cream on top, and then I'm gonna add more cranberry jam on top as well. And like I said, if you have a sort of thicker dishes or bigger cups, you can add more layers as you wish. I'm only doing 2 layers here, and then I'm decorating it with fresh mint. And it's done. Place them in a fridge if you want them to set for at least half an hour, and that's how it looks when it's been nice and set and they've really soaked through the bread. So I do recommend even leaving it for a few hours. It's so delicious, guys, so creamy, crunchy, and sort of cinnamony, and you get that cranberry jam that gives it sourness. It's one of the most yummiest desserts you'll ever make. Trust me on that. Enjoy!